Good. Here we go. Javier, good morning. You know what I thought I would do is do this. I don't know. HIIT Yoga today. Squat central. Funny. And at least I can say what that is. All right. Boom, boom, boom. 9 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, those Instagram friends. We're about to start an hour of yoga. It's going to be high intensity interval yoga, which means basically what that means is that we're going to do some yoga, and then I'm going to throw in some moves like some squatting and or jumping or push-ups or ab stuff. So that's our Thursday morning. It's what our Thursday morning has come to be. I'm going to set up my little heart rate monitor here. Old-fashioned heart rate monitor. You have to lick it. You have to lick it to make sure the connections are good. But that's the way it works. I'm still not convinced that the wrist heart rate monitor is as good as the chest heart rate monitor. Though I will say my ring heart rate is really good. So I don't know, maybe I should get over the whole wrist thing. Someone can convince me to get over the whole wrist thing. Maybe I'll get over the whole wrist. I don't like the heart rate on my wrist. I used the Apple Watch for a long time, and not a long time, but I tested it out for a few months, and it gave me pain in my wrist. I don't like pain. I don't like pain in my wrist. I assume you don't like pain in your wrist either. So here we are at the studio. We're officially open, and nobody's showing up. I think people still feel a little tenuous about showing up to class. So we'll see. I have multiple teachers at the studio here who've decided that they're no longer going to teach at the studio. So I think not only the teachers are a little bit freaked out about it, but I think people are freaked out about it too. So I think maybe that'll come back. I don't know. The news is crazy. You're seeing all these states now have these tick-ups in their cases. So people are probably freaking out about that, and who knows. There's a lot to be freaking out about, which is why we do yoga, which is why we continue to practice yoga, right? Let me just get this going here. Yeah. Alrighty. So, weirdly, I don't know what's going on, but the feed seems to be strange there on the Facebook. But it looks fine here, so maybe you guys are getting it, it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to start in just 1 minute, and my quick announcement, of course, is that these are done on a donation basis, and if you have the ability, you can pay for your classes that at 5pointyoga.com, or you can Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. All that goes to the business, and we very much appreciate your donations, and it helps keeps us going, even when people don't show up to class. So thank you very much for that. And of course, if you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. Share this with your friends. We've been going strong since the shutdown, which was mid-March. I don't even know. I forget the weeks, which week it is. But I think week 14, this is class number 80. Where were we? 78, 79, 80 was Tuesday, 81, 82. Class number 82. I've committed to 100. 100. And then after 100, I got to change it up a little bit. I'm realizing that I'm just going to change it up a little bit. So we'll see what those changes bring. In the meantime, thank you very much for showing up, and let's begin, because I try to start at 9:05. Latest, it's 9:06 according to my watch. Step the feet to your mat here. We're going to do some warming up. I'm going to track this again, which is why I got the heart rate monitor on. Yay! I went for my run today. Those of you that are following my personal running and that hill, Ladyface Mountain, I climbed up it, and I had my personal record today. Yay! 19 minutes and 5 seconds. And previously, my record was 19:23, which was tied for third place overall. Now I am officially locked in at third place overall. So I'm very happy about that. All right, palms together, eyes closed, drop the shoulders down, let the top of the head float up. Breath smooth. Take a moment, set your intention. Intention, whatever that means to you, intention to release some stress, to heal, to strengthen, something that adds a deeper meaning to your breath and your movements. Right. Good, and then drop the arms, drop your head to one side, take a nice easy neck stretch. Good, then switch sides. I haven't finished reading this article yet, but there's an article, Alex Hutchinson. If you don't know who Alex Hutchinson is, you can search him out. He writes a column called Sweat Science and Outside Magazine. He also wrote a book called Endure, The Curiously Elastic Limits of Human Performance, which I love that tagline. Circles with the head one direction. He's a science writer, but he was also a competitive runner for years in the Canadian track team. So he's not only an experienced athlete, but also a science writer. And he was writing about heat and heat training. Go ahead and switch directions with your head. Good. Back to the center. Some shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. And basically he said that there's some science that shows that on a hot, sunny day, he didn't even say hot, he just said a sunny day, opposite direction. On a sunny day, you will you'll reach exhaustion in half the amount of time on a sunny day. That's unbelievable. I thought, yeah, the heat knocks me down a little bit, maybe 20, 30%. Arms up from here, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms up, stretch. I mean, that's just crazy how it shows that it's half the time to exhaustion. Unbelievable. I have to read the rest of the article. I've already read about half of it so far, and haven't researched some of these other studies that he's talking about, but I will do a little bit of research. Anyway, if you feel tired in the hot sun, there's a reason. Fold over to one side, stretch. But this morning was interesting. So I read part of that last night, and then went out this morning for my run, and it was super overcast and foggy. Couldn't see the top of the mountain. Switched sides, and then did a PR this morning. So PR stands for personal record, for those of you that are not in the jargon of athletes. Go ahead, back to the center. Lean back, take a nice big inhale, and then fold down forward as you exhale. Hang forward, stretch. Just hang here, breathe, a few breaths. Anyway, so it was no surprise on an overcast day. That's one of the reasons why when Eliud Kipchoge won, or didn't win, he set that sub 2 hour record. There was so much science that went in behind the actual weather and the wind and time of day and all those things, right? They all matter. So until you start tracking this kind of stuff, it doesn't really mean that much.
Clasp the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders here. But just for instance, if you're a runner and you go out and you run 5 miles, say, and one day you're super tired and you just don't feel great and it's hot, and then the other day you go and it's overcast and you feel better, the heat is the reason. One more breath, give it a good stretch. Good. And then take the feet wider than the mat. So let's do a little bit of hip stretching because we are going to throw in some squats today. Bend over to your right side. As you bend to the right, strong leg, inner thigh stretches, sink down, just breathe. Good, and then switch sides. Same thing. Breathing. Microphone working? Yes. Got the green light, got the red light, all the lights are on. Somebody's home. Back again, first side, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn up. Oh, get a nice big stretch. Lengthen up, twist up, turn up. Once you got this going, drop that arm back behind your back. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn. Breathe. Good, one more breath. And then release it. Switch sides. Same thing, bend the leg, lengthen the upper body, twist and turn up. Hold it, stretch. Good, and then drop that arm back. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn again. One more breath. Release it. And then walk the heels in, just the heels in, and then bring the forearms to the thighs. Sink down, gently push the knees wide and stretch. So a little inner hip stretch. Side to side movement here. Good, back to the center. One more gentle push, open, and then straighten the legs. Walk the feet back together. We're going to do some sun salutations. Bend the knees, roll your way all the way up. Abdomen strong. Whenever you go up and down, always a slight bend in the knees. It's to protect the back. Arms up, nice big inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back to plank, top of a push-up. Hold it here, breathe. Abdomen strong, breath smooth. Oh, we're going to throw in a few different kinds of push-ups today too. So let's start with our circles here. You make some circles on the wrists and shoulders, abdomen strong, breath smooth. Opposite direction. Good. Back to the center. 5 times to chaturanga, lower halfway. Press up, halfway. Elbows back, press up. 3 more. Good. All the way to the mat. Gentle back bend. Point the toes back. Shoulders pull down the spine. Lengthen the upper body forward. Just a gentle back bend to start. Easy, chin down, lifting up. Now, come down halfway, drop the chin, extend the back of the neck, turn your head to one side. Easy stretch here. Neck stretch. Good, flip it. Other side, same thing. Good. Back to the center. One more inhale. Lift up a little taller. And then child's pose. Pause there for a moment in child's pose. Oh, something's going on here. I don't know if it's my yeah. I don't know why it's going in and out on Facebook. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Downward facing dog from there. Well, if it's going in and out on Facebook, then maybe find me on Instagram, and then later this will be, or on YouTube. You could do that too. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch one side. And then switch sides, same thing. Good, straightening both legs from there. Up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. First one, extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold down as you exhale, stretch all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Good, arms up again, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale, step back. Take your vinyasa. Remember, first one, you can lower down all the way to the mat. Easy back bend, and then downward facing dog. Hold that, a couple breaths. I just gotta set up a link here. Just for whatever reason, I don't know why, this feed is weird. Of course, youtube.com/Teddy McDonald 1. There you go. Then people will see. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or lightly hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Arms up again. Inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Hold it here. Breathe. Same thing again. Up on the toes. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up again as you inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Good. One more round. Inhale again. Lift up. Exhale. Fold all the way down. Extend that spine as you inhale. Look forward. Step or jump back from there. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Shoulders pull back a little bit. Maybe the extra chaturanga. Downward facing dog. From here right away, take the right leg up behind you, hold it up, stretch the left leg. So sink that left heel down, stretch. Then core strength, shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, lift it, back and up, forward knee to your left side, twist and squeeze, back and up, forward up to your right, back and up, all the way forward to the hands. Stay there, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knees, sink the hips down. Inhale, straighten the leg, flex the foot. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips down. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Turn the back foot flat. Warrior one. Come on up. Arms up. Shoulders relaxed. Breath smooth. Good. From here, clasp the hands back, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up, shoulders pull back, head drops back. Take a nice big inhale, and then fold down as you exhale. Dropping that head down, stretching the legs, sinking in a little bit more. And then back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left side, take the leg up. Hold it, breathe. Shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, back and up. Forward knee to your right side, twist. Back and up. Forward up to your left side. Back and up. All the way forward. Pause here, fingertips, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Keep it going, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that going. Let's say 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Turn the back foot. Come on up. Warrior one. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. Good. Clasping the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up, shoulders back and down, head drops back, breathe deeply. One more inhale, and then fold down as you exhale. Stretching the hips, sinking into that front leg. Breathe deeply. Good. And then back up, warrior one. Inhale. Hands down to the floor. Exhale. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pause again, breathe, holding, downward facing dogs. Curious about this here. Yeah, feels a bit wacky. I don't know why, it's so strange. I'm gonna check something over here. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and come up on the toes when you're ready. Walk or lightly hop forward, extending that spine as you inhale, folding as you exhale, and then chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms up, inhale. So apparently YouTube is working. So I just loaded YouTube, so if you want the better sound, you'll get it on YouTube. Sink a little bit lower. Here, a few more breaths. And I'm recording a copy just in case that I will upload later. That will be on YouTube and Vimeo too. Sink a little bit lower. One more inhale, and then stand up, hands together at the heart, exhale. Good, take a nice big full breath. And then sun salutation B, and let's do a single round, a double round, a triple round through. So Thursdays, we're working a little bit harder, so let's do it. Chair pose, inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale. Step back or jump as you exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Maybe chaturanga again. Down dog. Right side first. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Inhale. That's one time on each side. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Back to down dog. And hold it. And breathe. Fingers spread. Palms flat. Breath smooth. One more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Big full breath. I'm glad the doors are shut today. We don't have to deal with that sound. Chair pose. And then fold. 2 times through each leg. Halfway up. Inhale. Step back or hop back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. First time, right leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Up. Second round, right leg, big lift, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Up, down, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Find your breath, good, smooth, even breaths. One more breath. Push up, stretch the legs, and then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Stand up, hands together at the heart, exhale. Good, nice big full breath again. And then 3 times through each leg. Ready? Do the best you can. You can, if you're newer and this is harder, then you should skip a vinyasa every so often. The vinyasa just makes it much more vigorous. So chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. Fall down forward. Exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Step or hop back. Exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. First time. Right side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Up. Down. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. That's one time. We got 2 more. Right leg first, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Third time, is that right? Third time, right leg up, bring it forward. No, I lost count. Inhale, and maybe one more. After this, hands down. Yeah, I think that's right. That's the second time. Vinyasa, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, deep bend in the front leg. It still needs to be a good warrior one. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Upward facing dog, down dog. Right side, take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach. Hands down, whoa. Leg back, vinyasa. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side. I'm gonna sneeze, I think, maybe. Warrior one. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Good. Pause there right away. Drop to the knees. A little shoulder stretch. You're going to keep the toes tucked first. Foot stretch and shoulder stretch. So sitting back onto the heels there. Interlace the fingertips. Turn the palms forward. Reach the arms up. Stretch the upper back and the shoulders. Breathe. Good. Lift up, lean back. Take a few more breaths. Good. And now just come forward. Point the toes. So lift the feet. Wiggle the toes for a moment. Good. Point the toes back. Sit back from there. Interlace the fingertips. Lift the upper body up. Draw the shoulders back. Drop the head back and breathe. One more inhale. And then you're going to fold down forward as you exhale onto the very top of the head. Stretch. Good. And then release it. And then just pause for a moment. So just sit up. Pause here. Notice the body, notice the energy, notice the breathing. Good, then go ahead and lean back. Lift the knees up. So knees up and stretch. All right. Stretching the tops of the feet, the shins, shoulders down. Push the heart up. Drop the head back and breathe. One more breath. Good. Slowly come on down onto the hands and knees. Lift the feet. Roll the ankles a little bit and breathe. Good. Downward facing dog from there. Come on up. Take a moment. Bend the left leg. Push the right heel down. Give it a nice big stretch one side. And switch sides. Good. And then step forward. All right, halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale, and then all the way up as you inhale. Hands together at the heart as you exhale. So now we're going to move into our high intensity interval training. So we've been, typically when I do this, just to reiterate for those of you that haven't heard this before, I sort of, stole all of Tony Horton's moves and created a little boot camp class. And essentially it's, could be 40 to 45 exercises, as many of those as you can do in an hour based on numbers or based on time. So What we're doing is a specific number, and we're gonna do, let's do the whole set. So we have been doing just legs, and then we go through a little yoga, and then we do another round of legs, 4 exercises. So today, let's do 4 legs, 2 arms, and 2 abs. So we do that together. It should take us about 12 to 15 minutes. And we'll start with what is typically the original set of poses, right? The original first round of stuff. So you start with your feet at least mat distance, probably like a little bit wider than your shoulders with the toes pointed out. And then you're gonna squat down and then come up on the toes, right? So that's one. It's gotta be up on the toes. It's about lifting the calves, right? Those are about calf raises, they're called. So we'll do 30 of these, right? So we won't pick a time, but we'll pick no more than a 30-second break in between each one. So if you have to stop early, stop early. 30 times. Starting here, ready, set, go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. And you don't have to touch the floor. 5, you can, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 more to go. Stay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. 30 times, 30-second break. Deep inhale. Slow down the exhale. I'll explain the next move. So the next move, facing 45 degrees from your front, 45 degrees. You squat 5 times, jump, face the opposite, 45 degrees. 5 more, jump back. Same thing. All right? So we're gonna do 40 times. They go pretty quickly, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. I love squats. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump back. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 10 more. 2, 4, and 5. Jump. 2, 3, 4, and 40. Good. So this routine, variations on theme, sometimes I'll do 3, 4, 5 times a week. I don't necessarily think that's a prescription, it's just because it's what I do for work, but it definitely gets you stronger, that's for sure. Next one is going to be here we have super skater like this. 1, 2, 3, right? So the idea here is you balance on one leg the whole time, and then when you balance on one leg, the simple modification is down, up, right? So you just bend that standing leg, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. As you get better, leg goes back, arm forward. So that's my right leg back, right arm forward, like a super skater. We're gonna do 20. I'll do 20. You can stop at 10, 12, 15, 18. You do what you can. The main idea is to not touch the floor at all with the back foot or the hand. If you need to, obviously it's fine. You build up to the strength. And think about your midsection, your core. Starting on the left leg, right leg up. Start easy. Teach the body the movement. Bend, straighten. 2, 3, keep it up. 4, now add the legs and the arms. 5, 6, 6, knee up, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's halfway for some, 11, 12, 13, abdomen strong, 14, 15, 16, whoa, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20 times. Remember, beginning, I was all over the place, flopping around, touching down, this or that. There was no chance. I was lucky to get 10 in a row without touching the floor. So you do you where you're at, and then eventually it gets a little bit easier. Only since quarantine do I really feel this particular exercise. I kind of like broke through it a little bit, and I feel super strong. That's from doing it 3, 4, 5 times a week. Okay, opposite leg. Ready? Down, up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoops, 9, 10, oops, 11, 12, 13, a little unstable on this side, 14, 15, 16, 17, whoa, 18, 19, 20. So not as graceful as the first side, but that's okay. The next one will go in 30 seconds. It looks like this. You're gonna look straight forward, more squats. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice I'm touching the floor, but also notice that my back is straight. Don't do this. Don't round the back and reach for the floor. It's gonna hurt your back and your knees probably. So you wanna be super, super careful. I'd rather see the modification as squat, step, squat, step, squat, step, squat, right? So you get the idea. If you get tired and you're like, this guy's crazy, then ease up, right? Do the squat step 40 times. 40 times is a lot. It's big. It's a big number. 30 is, you're still strong. Doing 20 of these, just being here, you already win, right? So abdomen strong, do the best you can, and I'm gonna do 40. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, look forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Use the abdomen. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See? Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smiling helps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, and 3. Abdomen strong. 5, 6, 7, 38. These are hard. 39, 40. Hey. Breathe. Breathe. Whew. Now push-ups, right down to push-ups. So push-ups, we do 2 kinds. 1, arms out to the side. Typically try to do 30 seconds, as many as you can do. Then bring the elbows in. As you bring the elbows in, it's more chaturanga push-ups. We'll do 30 seconds in each. Chaturanga are 9 times harder than regular push-ups. All right, let's see what's our timing. Good, we're good. I don't think we're gonna get through 2 rounds, but for sure, we'll get through this round. So abdomen strong, and 30 seconds. We'll start in, oh, that was a perfect time to start. Start in 3, 2, 1, push-ups, go. Could do them with the knees down, that'd be fine. 15 seconds, halfway. Could take a break anytime you needed to. 5 seconds. Good. Downward facing dog. Pause. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. Switch sides and stretch. Good. Drop to the knees for a moment, a little break, and then chaturanga push-ups. Chaturanga push-ups, hands are closer on your mat, coming forward, the elbows are back, right? Boom. All triceps. You might need to be on your knees the whole time for this. Just do what you can. I'm gonna start with the legs straight, and then I'll probably drop to the knees toward the end if I need to, or take breaks. That's what I usually do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, go. No rush. $15. Keep going if you can, knees down or not. So 15 in a row and then groups of 5. And that's it, 30 seconds. So 25. Now eventually, so I did 15, pause for a second, 5, pause for a second, 5 more. Ultimately, my goal would be to go 30 seconds nonstop in those chaturanga push-ups to get to 30 of them. It's just too hard at the moment. All right, next one. Come on around into leg climbs. So this is abs. You lean back, one leg is bent on the floor, other leg is, just gotta move this, other leg is up. You climb up the leg. So climbing up the leg, touch the foot, and then back down, right? So you definitely use your arm, lift up and get that, okay? 25 on each leg, and then we'll do one more ab thing. Ready? Set, go up. 1, 2, 3, up, 4. I'm definitely using my arms. 6, 7, using my abs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Pause, take a breath. So, you know, sometimes I'll see people do that without arms at all, which is fine. Obviously, you don't need to use your arms, but the arms just help you get up there, especially if it's the first exercise, then it's nice to just give the abdomen a minute to warm up. So other side, here we go. Ready, set, go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Good. So just one more ab thing here. And these kind of sit on the hands a little bit. It's basically lifting the legs up, slowly lowering them down, and then touch the heels. So I always sit on the hands a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'll just take this out. I'm done with that. I don't need that space for the moment. So from here, essentially sitting on the hands a little bit, lifting up, slowly down, touch the foot, back up, slow down, 11 times. So the slower you go and you descend, the harder this exercise is. Got it? So let's go. Take the legs up, lift, slow, down, touch, 1, up, slow, down, touch, 2, up, slow, in control with the abs, 3, up, slow, down, 4, up, slow, down, 5, up, 6, 5 more, up, slow, 1 of these is enough, up, good, 3 more, up, 2 more, up, slow, down, vertical legs, down, up, done. Nice work, you guys. So that is kind of your routine, right? Go ahead and sit up for a moment. We're just gonna do some stretches here. Back to some yoga. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Baddha Konasana, seated forward bend, breath smooth. But those are that's the idea, that's the structure that I kind of started with. The leg stuff, arm stuff is just different types of push-ups, but the leg stuff and the ab stuff was all, taken from Tony's P90X. But I just felt like, he does a leg routine, and then he does an ab routine. And I thought, I feel like people could benefit more from having like a full body routine. So I just took a few, out of his 20 leg exercises, I just broke them up into groups of 4 exercises. And I switch them around and play with them. And, then I have a routine where I do that, what we just did, 4 legs, 2 arms, 2 abs. Most of the time when I start working with people, they're lucky to get through 3 sets of that, right? And then eventually they build up to 4 sets, and I've even had folks that would do all 5 sets in an hour, 5 minutes. Nowadays, mostly people are doing 4 sets. Go ahead and straighten your right leg, pull the left leg in, sit up nice and tall. And by the way, depending on what else you do in your life, once a week is enough. Like that's good for a high intensity interval training. If all you did was high intensity interval training, then break it up and do a half an hour, 45 minutes, like 2 or 3 sessions of that, 3 to 4 to 5 times a week. I recommend actually to get some cardio in there. But if you're doing yoga and you're doing some cardio and then you throw some of that in, that's a beautiful. Oh, by the way, you should eat well too. Sink in, stretch here, breathe. And try to work out on overcast days. Just kidding. Since I've been living in my new place the last year, couple months, since the fire when we moved, I've really trained myself to work out in the heat, where I'll go out sometimes in a 90, 95 degree day. So when I get to the 80, 85 degree days, it's not nearly as bad. It's like, nice and cool in the shade. There is science behind that too. Switch legs, science behind heat shock training and, being in a sauna and all that sort of stuff. Sit up nice and tall, twist and turn. Well, for those of you in my conscious endurance community, so I told you that we would have June as the first month of that would have a topic. I got to move that to July. Starting July 1, weekly in there. I'll probably do it publicly too, like I'll do a live training. But the month of July, just because I've been, we had to open the studio and I just got a little bit busy. But weekly, I'll do weekly trainings, figuring out an exact time that we'll do. I'd love for you to show up online and, ask questions, and I'll probably do like a 20 to 30 minute teaching and then open it up for some questions every week at a specific time. Not exactly sure which time that'll be. You can either show up live or you can ask questions later. That's fine too. But the vote was motivation and mindset. Mindset and motivation was the first request for the first month. So that'll be in July. I'll let you know when. If you're not in that community and you're watching this now, go to my website, teddymcdonald.com, click on the community link and sign up for that. Totally free. It just puts people together who really, like the main focus is all of us to support each other. Pigeon pose, by the way. I'm in pigeon pose. Pigeon pose for a minute or so. Just to support each other and push each other and help each other, because everybody knows different things. I know a lot of stuff, but other people know a lot of other things, and I just wanted to get a group of people together who, who can, want to, push their boundaries, push their limits a little bit, who are committed to health and longevity and, joy and happiness and equality. But, mostly it's to live long, stay strong, and be happy. I think that's the simplest thing. I'm calling it conscious endurance. And I'm digging it so far. I think we got about 50 people in there so far. Anytime we do a course or whatever, something like that, that's where it'll live. That's where it'll be. But for the moment, people have been in there posting this or that. And it's been fun. So July weekly will be that. Motivation and mindset. I have to figure out the day. It's because my calendar changes so much, and things pop in and go out, and clients pop in and go out. So I'm just gonna pick a day and go with it. Switch sides. Same thing. I'd love to be able to, serve the East Coast and the West Coast. But if I did it later in the afternoon, and then I miss Europe, right? If I did it later in the afternoon, early evening, and then later evening for the East Coasters, then I miss the European folks. But so maybe mid, like a 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday or so. That's when I used to do my Tuesdays with Ted. That was fun. Breathe deep. Relax here, stretch those outer hips. We did some inner hips, we did some outer hips. Wind up here. So I'll be back here tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, streaming live. Sorry about the Facebook feed in there. I know that apparently it was a little glitchy. YouTube was working, it seemed to be working. I'm watching it here, so it seems to be working okay. Hopefully Instagram was working all right, seemed to be working all right. And remember, you guys, if you can donate, support the cause here, keeping us going. 5pointyoga.com or Venmo me directly at Teddy McDonald. All the links are on the Yoga Studio webpage, front page. And that's it. Support your local businesses. I know Instagram, we're going to lose you in about a minute and a half. So thank you very much for showing up. Let's go ahead and come on up. We'll take our final little sequence here. Legs forward. Shake them out a little bit. Reach the arms up and fold all the way down. That got me sweaty today. Good. And then roll up, roll back, take the legs up and over the head for plow pose. Yep. If you're doing plow and it's okay on your neck, then you support the back, take the legs up, hold it. Legs wide from there, flex the feet. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up from there. Drop the legs down over the head. Come on down. Take a final twist. Pull the right knee in, roll to the left side. Easy twist, stretch. And switch sides. Same thing, other side. Opposite knee in. Roll. All right, and then go ahead and take Shavasana. We'll just take a few minutes here. So eyes closed, shoulders down. Let's just say a nice 3 minutes here. Feet flop open, take a nice deep breath. Totally, totally relax. Okay, we go ahead and bring the left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Take a deep breath. And then bend the knees, roll over to one side, take a few breaths. And then up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, a few breaths. Reconnecting with that place inside that's always calm, always relaxed, always secure, always stable. Let that place of peace and joy and contentment, let that be the place that you live from. So all the actions are from a place of calmness and tranquility and contentment. Palms together from there. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome. That's yoga, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for taking part in it. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.